What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin. Today is going to be another installation video on my 2016 Dodge Challenger SRT 392. Today's modification is a bit of an easy one. It's probably the easiest one that I've done so far, so the video will be short. I don't have my GoPro today, so I'm going to be doing this video from my phone, so excuse me if the quality isn't good or if the volume is really bad. I'll do the best I can with what I have. I'm sure you already know what the modification is due to the thumbnail. That's what brought you here. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh, y'all surprised cause I ain't got the LA chick on my side, the passenger, the LA whip. It's all good, I got love for my LA chicks, but I'm down.
So basically what you can expect when your package arrives is this wide package, which is actually pretty light. It looked like it was gonna be heavy, but it's 5 pounds, give or take. So it's not bad at all. It's not a lot of weight that you're gonna be adding onto the back of your car. One thing that I did like is that the fact that it comes with all these bolts, washers, and screws already set in place. They're already where they need to be. Everything's fastened together already. So you literally, all you have to do is sit this up against the back of your car and tighten up the screws. That is it. That's why I said it would be such a simple, quick, easy video. The only tools that you're gonna need a wrench. I'm not sure which size that is. I'm guessing about a 10 millimeter. And you're gonna need a number 3 Phillips head. I'm gonna be using my drill to make it a little bit quicker. I will also be using this wrench here to tighten up a couple of these rods here, which I'm pretty sure you can just hand tighten them, but you can never be too safe. So I'm gonna make sure I get them tightened down pretty far. Now, one thing that I thought was pretty cool about this is this black area here is the only area that's going to be visible from behind the car. This will all be hidden underneath your car, so don't worry about seeing any of that. But they went out of their way to make sure that the material and the color of this rear diffuser matched the rear end of our car, where it's going to be sticking out from. So I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a pretty nice touch. If you're wondering about the price, I paid exactly $309. That was shipped, and that was to my door for $309, taxes and all. So not a bad product. Okay, so now that we got the car jacked up, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go in and get your 2 braces. Well, really, you're gonna have to go in before you even order the part. One thing you have to go in, you're gonna have to find this brace that sits right behind your rear diff. You're gonna have to check these 2 holes right here and right here to make sure whether or not they're threaded. In my case, mine are threaded, but the website is going to ask you this before you can order the part. If yours aren't threaded, if they're just smooth holes, then they're going to send you these same braces, but it's going to have some kind of rivets that you can insert in there that'll be threaded, which will allow you to still put the braces on the same way. But in my case, it's going to be a bit easier. So all I'm going to have to do is take these braces and screw it in. Come on, focus. There we go. And screw that right in. So now that I got them both hand tightened in, this is the part that I said that I would use my wrench to get them really tightened down, just so that they don't start coming out a little later. I didn't use Loctite on them or anything like that. And that is going to be where this end of the diffuser bolts onto. As for the side that's going to be sticking out the back of the car, you're going to have these 4 bolts that stick out the back of the diffuser. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and take the washer off in the nut, and you're going to guide the bolts up. You're going to leave the bolts in the diffuser, and you're going to guide them up. Let me back up some so that you can see. Straight into these 4 holes right here, which are already in the car. You're just gonna need to pop these rivets out and replace them with those bolts. Okay, so I got the 4 bolts in, fastened all the way across. So like I said, you're gonna need someone to hold it up back here on this end. This end here, you can let it hang free. And what you actually had to do is just slide your entire arm up through this area into this tight crevice in there. That's what made it so hard. I think it's dark in there, so you really can't see, but there it goes there. And you can see there, and just get the washer and the nut on all the way across. Then you can come on back here to the back and finish up right here where you can see where I put the 2 braces at right there. And we're gonna fasten those up and that'll be it. We will be done.